I am here to make an educational video, which I have not done in a while, so. Guys, guess what? I got a new leg. It's been so long since I've had a leg that actually fits well enough to wear every day. I will say it's a little bit hard to get into and it's a little tight right now, but I'm hoping it goes away because I've just been wearing this bigger leg for so long that my leg's used to having that extra space, and I'm hoping this is my long-term solution so we can start replacing all of my legs, because at one point I had a lot of legs and I've been narrowed down to very few, which is really frustrating because it's not because of insurance, because I'm military, I get all the legs I want. It's because my body just hates me. Anyways, I am here to make an educational video, which I have not done in a while, so without further ado, let's talk about shrinker socks. So this thing right here, this weird shaped, cone shape, whatever this shape is called a shrinker sock. Basically all it is a compression sock for your stump. So, take off my leg. Also, here's another view of it, just because I'm obsessed with it. They added glitter into it, and it's so pretty. This is just a fabric I found at Joann's. Obsessed with it. Shrinker socks are really important when you are not wearing your leg. Whether that's during the day, you're hanging out on the couch, you don't want to put your leg on, you really should shrinker sock. I don't always do it, but you should. And at nighttime, I always put on a shrinker sock. I didn't used to because I was like, this is annoying, but like, trust me, makes a difference. So when you first lose your leg, one of two things may happen. When you are still in the hospital, you literally just had your leg amputated. I know some people who are put in a cast, and they literally are put in, like, you break your ankle, they cast your stump, so it stays in the correct position. It kind of protects it because your stump is very sensitive in those first couple of days, even first couple of months. My doctor, however, went straight to the shrinker sock. Here's a picture of the day I had surgery, and we put a shrinker on immediately after surgery. Hey, it's future editing Annika. I lied about this. I didn't lie, I just didn't know the truth. But I found out that it was 2 days after surgery. For the first couple days, I was just in an ace bandage so that nurses could dress my leg and everything, but it was 2 days after surgery that I got my first shrinker sock, which is still very soon after surgery. Anyways, bye. Now, back then, I did have to do a lot of dressing of the stitches and stuff. Maybe I actually have a video of it.
Show you how I put on my compression stocking. Clean the wound, which I actually just got out of the shower, but it's always never hurts to clean more. Take some gauze, take some rubbing alcohol, because I don't have alcohol wipes. Lots of alcohol, and you just wipe the wound. Because, you know, infections aren't fun, and I try to stay away from them. So next, you need the long non-stick pad. Take a couple gauze dressings just to pad the sides. Do one more. The surgical pad, which is a large fluffy pad. Cut this part. So make sure the incision's covered, because that's the whole point of all of this. The leg. And we slide it in. And we push all the way through. And then we are done.
And yeah, so the point of a shrinker is to compress all the soft tissue and muscles and whatever else is down there, because whether you know it or not, your body fluctuates throughout the day. And amputees know that very well, because this thing does not fluctuate throughout the day. Shrinker socks, they originally help you shrink down to the size that you're supposed to be. When you first lose your leg, there's a lot of surgical swelling. If you aren't a baby and you've developed muscles, a lot of those muscles need to atrophy. Your calf muscle needs to atrophy. There's arguing opinions. I know somebody who's like, no, you need to build your calf strength. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I let mine atrophy and it's doing great. There are different sizes of shrinker socks. This one is a size 1, I believe. Yeah, size 1, extra small, that's what it says here. And I think I started out with a size 3, and then as it started not really compressing enough, we shrunk down and down and down. I think it does go down to size 0. I never got that small. You may never get that small, maybe you will, who knows. Really important for especially like the first year post-surgery, if you are not wearing your leg, you should 100% be wearing your shrinker sock. Now, I am 5 years out from amputation, and I only wear my shrinker sock when I go to bed or when I go on planes. Like, I'm sure you've seen there's people that wear like compression socks on planes to help with the swelling. I don't like wearing my leg throughout the duration of the flight, so I normally will just shove one of these guys in my carry-on bag, and as soon as I get seated on the plane, I take off my leg, I put on my shrinker sock, and I've had no issues, whether it's a quick like hour-long flight or whether I'm flying across the world. Like I did this when I went to London, and it was great. When you first lose your leg is really sensitive, so there's something called a donning tube, and I think I actually still have a video of that.
First, this is actually PVC pipe that's been duct tape and stuff. I used to have a bigger one, but my dad got this one made for me because it's a little bit easier to put around when it's actually the size of your leg. So stretch this down over everything, make sure that there's a hole for your leg to go in, set it aside.
But at some point, your leg's not that sensitive anymore. So this is how I do it. 5 years later, I've been doing this for probably about 4 years. So you take off your leg, you take off your liner. Always check for sores and redness to make sure nothing crazy is going on. And then you slip this guy on just like a sock. And there are these kind of sticky, they're not sticky, but they just are grippy against your skin so it doesn't slip down. And so whether I am wearing this just to bed, whether I'm wearing this because I'm on crutches, it's not gonna go anywhere. So yeah, and it honestly kind of feels nice. I have noticed that when I used to have really bad residual limb pain or my leg hurts for whatever reason, if I put on a shrinker, it pretty much solves it, I'd say about 75% of the time. Yeah, and then it gets you to the proper shape that you need to be, so you can start wearing prosthetic legs if you're new, or your leg fits if you are not new, because there have been many times where if I don't wear my shrinker at night, it is so hard to fit into my leg in the morning. So I don't know what's going on with my body at night, but like it swells apparently, and then I can't get in my leg in the morning, and that's really frustrating. Highly suggest wearing shrinker socks whenever you can. I don't know how much these cost. I can't imagine they're that much because it's literally just a compression sock. But I know the medical business likes to overcharge things. But yeah, I have so many of these. You can throw them just in the wash in the dryer. Never had problems with it. This is what a shrinker sock is. Hope this helps anybody who needs it. And I will make another educational video in the near future. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.